When a man wants his desire to be satisfied and he calls his wife, unless she has an excuse, she should respond. There is a genre of hadith and they are authentic. You cannot really deny them unless you deny a hadith. There's numerous hadith, almost to the point of it being mutawatir. And this is law. It's not adab. It's not love. It's the law. What must a woman do legally speaking? And this is where all of those ahadith come. That, again, let's be honest here, a lot of people are very uncomfortable at these ahadith, and a lot of our sisters and brothers, they don't like even quoting these ahadith, but it is law, it is not love, and law is separate. You need to understand these ahadith in the broader picture and philosophy of what the goal of these ahadith is. There are multiple ahadith that when a man wants his desire to be satisfied and he calls his wife, unless she has an excuse, she should respond. If she does not have a legitimate excuse, then the ahadith are very clear that the angels will get angry at her, the angels will curse her, that she is not fulfilling her wifely duties. Now, these are authentic hadith. Nobody can deny them if they accept hadith. And again, as I said, these hadith are law. So there are certain things that the woman is required to do by law, and the number one thing on that list is availability for intercourse. That the Sharia has viewed that the harm that might come for not satisfying a man's desire is worse than the irritation or the nuisance upon the wife. So she should obey for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, if she refuses her husband, then the repercussions are going to come upon her. And those repercussions include that the angels are going to curse her, the angels are going to make dua against her, whatever that might be. And that's something that is from these ahadith, because the Prophet literally said, if the husband tosses back and forth angry, then the angels are going to curse her. He literally says, tosses back and forth. Yes, the wife should not say no. But if for whatever reason she does that, then she has to face the consequences with her Lord.
So we can obviously see here that Yasir Qadhi is explaining this hadith. He's explaining that if a woman does not sleep with her husband when he asks her to, then she will be, if she doesn't have an excuse, she will be cursed by the angels until morning. And he says that this is uncomfortable for many Westerners, men and women, Muslim men and women, but he says this is a very, very strong hadith, and if you accept hadith, you must accept this. This is the force of law, not just something that is polite to do or right to do, but it is the force of law within Islam. So we can ask some really good questions for Islamic clarity based on this hadith. You can ask if this is true, if Muslims believe this. And I think this goes hand in hand with Bukharigate, where there are uncomfortable hadith from a Western perspective that you're forced to accept if you accept the hadith paradigm that many Salafis and more conservative Muslims hold to. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this video.